today I'm reviewing the Dr. Jart Peptidin Firming Serum. And really quick, I just want to say I purchased all these products with my own money. So if you want to help keep the channel independent, check out my products at the Amazon link below. So the Dr. Jart brand recently released two different peptidin serums. The one I've got is the Firming Serum. And stay tuned, and I'll also be reviewing the Peptidin Radiance Serum. And for my reviews, you'll learn that there's a distinct difference between the two of them and why I prefer one over the other. The other one should be almost avoided in skincare, and the other one is definitely an awesome product. So I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts on it based on my Sarah score scale. So my first criteria is packaging, and they've done a nice job packaging this in a dropper bottle. It's kind of unique looking, kind of cute actually, and it actually stacks well and fits in well with other products, because it's a square shape. But you just pop it off like that, and then you get the dropper bottle. So very nice, kind of fun. Makes it easier for traveling, unlike a lot of dropper bottles where you have the little rubber pump thingy. Sometimes those get broken or kind of flipped off from the base, and then it becomes messy. So they've done a really nice job making this more travel friendly and still a dropper packaging. So they've done a very nice job with that. My second criteria is alcohol, and this does not contain any denatured alcohol, which is always a good thing. My third criteria is fragrance, and this is probably the only slight misstep the Dr. Jart brand took with this product. They did include a couple fragrance ingredients, two of which most people don't have issues with. They're not huge sensitizers, but the product would probably be better without, is the bergamot extract and then lavender, which is kind of controversial. Some people say it's beneficial. Some people say it's an irritant. More research supports the fact that it can be an irritant to your skin. So, however, those ingredients are they're not high up on the list. So it's not as big of an issue as it would be if it were one of the very first couple ingredients. So it would be better without them, but it's not a huge issue in my opinion. And it does have a slight scent to it, almost the same scent that the Cicapair cream has, and it dissipates almost immediately. So it's almost a non-issue, but still a little bit of an issue. So my fourth criteria is the manufacturing location, and this is made in Korea, so definitely no issues there. Got a lot of Korean products that I'm going to be reviewing soon, so stay tuned. Lots of good brands and lots of good stuff, as always, coming out of Korea. So my fifth criteria is the ease of use, and it's very easy to use. Actually, I've been using this in the evening mostly. I have tried it during the daytime, but it's very light serum, liquid. You smooth it over your face. You're going to want to use this if you use a toner and an essence after those, but before any thicker creams or moisturizers or lotions, or of course sunscreen. But it absorbs almost immediately, which is nice, and it plays well with other products, so I didn't have any issues with pilling or anything like that. So definitely is a good player with other products. No pilling or anything like that, and absorbs pretty quickly, which is nice. So I just found that it worked better in my nighttime routine, but I think I'm definitely going to be using this during the daytime a little bit as well. So just because it is soaks in so fast, and sometimes during the daytime, if you're using foundation and a serum and then a moisturizer and a sunscreen, sometimes there's pilling involved. So I definitely could see myself using this sometimes in the daytime as well. So yeah, so very easy to use. My sixth criteria is antioxidants, and let me give you the list of antioxidants that they've included in here. It's kind of a long list here. So niacinamide, they've got a decent amount of that. Borage extract or borage seed extract oil, good beneficial antioxidant. Eclipta prostata extract, which is also known as false daisy, is a really good antioxidant, so they've included that as well. Oat kernel extract, also a very good antioxidant. And this one, Mela azaracada, they've got two different forms of that, the leaf and then the flower extract. So that's actually a good antioxidant, but some forms of it can be irritants, which would be an extract of oil from that plant, I guess it would be, an extract of the oil. That can be a skin sensitizer, but the forms Dr. Jart has used in this product, they're not. They're the antioxidant part of the plant. So sometimes oils from certain plants it's kind of interesting. Sometimes the oils can be bad, but the extract is good. So there's a lot of different products that are like that. So they've used the good one, the antioxidant, not the irritant in this. Also turmeric, lecithin, aspartic acid, serine, arginine, valine, and then at the very end I put in all caps 8 peptides are included. The peptides are at the very end of the ingredient list, but they've included 8 of them. There's really not one peptide that's necessarily better than the other. A lot of products will pick one peptide and always go with that, or a couple of them. They included 8 of them. They are at the end of the ingredient list, but the nice thing is the ingredients before those 8 are all beneficial as well. So they've done a very nice job with that. So the name peptidin definitely rings true, the fact that they included 8. You know, there's so many products out there that'll name their, like a peptide serum, and you'll see like 1 peptide in there at the end, or you'll see fragrance, 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 and 1 peptide at the end. They included 8, so I'm really impressed with that. This was on Sephora's website saying coming soon for quite a while, and so finally it came into stock and I was able to get it. So I haven't used it as long as I would have liked to before I did my review, but I wanted to get the review out since it is so new, so some of you could make a decision, because there is a good distinction between the 2 products. So that's why I wanted to get this review up as soon as I could. So once I have more time to try them both, I'll probably do a versus of the 2 so you can get a better idea of it, because there is a few key differences between them. So now on to my 7th criteria, which is animal testing, and the Dr. Jart brand is not cruelty-free. Hopefully that will change. I know there's a lot of changes going on in that, and some brands that weren't cruelty-free before are now, so a lot of that is changing, so hopefully that will change as well. So, and then my 8th criteria is performance, and it performs quite well. I definitely, on the days I've used this, see a little bit of a less appearance of the fine lines. It definitely does a little bit of plumping to the skin. Definitely your skin feels a little firmer, although it's almost impossible to actually like firm the skin from just a leave-on product. A lot of that is more surgical and things like that. But in terms of beneficial ingredients and something good for your skin, this has everything it needs to do some good things for your skin and definitely help over time with appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, things like that. So it definitely will help. There's really nothing in there that's going to be bad for your skin. The nice thing is that they've done with this is when I search all the ingredients, I know it's kind of subjective, but in terms of overall acne-causing ingredients, there's only 1 in there, and they've got a lot of ingredients in here, and that's butylene glycol. So there's a little bit of that in there, but that's not a huge acne-causing ingredient, but I should mention there's 1. But unlike other serums and lotions where there's a lot of different things that has the potential to cause breakouts and things like that, this really doesn't have any of that going on. So if you have acne-prone skin, I definitely think you're probably going to not have any issues using this serum, but it's all very subjective, and sometimes what bothers one person's skin might not bother the next, so there's always that. But overall, it's pretty solid for acne-prone skin. My 9th criteria is price, and this is the full size, which is $48. But I should mention, normal serums come usually in a 1-ounce bottle, and this is 1.35 ounces, so you're actually getting a third more than the average serum, which is usually about 1 ounce. So it's a little bit bigger, and the nice thing is a little bit of the serum goes a very long way, so this bottle will last you longer than the average serum probably would. So I don't think it's ridiculously expensive. It's a little more pricey than some other things, but it's not ridiculous. It's not like Lamur prices where it's out of control. So, and then my 10th criteria is the it factor, and I gave it the thumb up for the it factor. Very impressive ingredient list. They only made a couple of slight missteps with those 2 fragrance ingredients, but overall, I don't think that should be a reason why you wouldn't buy it. So, and I like the fact that it's pretty acne or breakout friendly product, and I like the fact that it included 8 different peptides. And so, true to its name, I really like that. So, overall, on the scale of 1 to 10, this got an 8, which is pretty good. So definitely stay tuned. I'll be reviewing the pink peptidin bottle tomorrow or later on today, so stay tuned for that. And I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts on that. And then once I get more of a chance to use them, I'll be doing a versus video of them. So anyway, so worth checking out if you're in the market for a good lightweight serum. If you have super dry skin, you're still going to want to use a moisturizer over it. But that's what I do with any serum. There's no serum for me that my skin is so dry that it offers everything that I don't need a moisturizer afterwards. So, yeah, so definitely one worth checking out in my opinion. So I'm interested if you guys have had a chance to pick this up yet or not. And if you have, what your thoughts are, or if you have any questions about it, definitely leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Check out nobsbeauty.com and the Amazon link below. And if you want to help support the channel, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys.